Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle and today we are going to be doing our bi-weekly spending for January. This is going to be our first one. I used to do this weekly, but I recently decided that it would probably be better to do it bi-weekly. So then each month I'll have one bi-weekly spending and then one month-end close. So we'll just go over them that way. I realized that like weekly would just wasn't realistic with me and my schedule. So I said, let's flip this around. So that's why we're doing bi-weekly now in 2026. So I'm trying to see how I'm situated on the screen here. I moved a little bit because of the sun, but I'm going to go ahead and pop it up on this side of the screen this time. I normally do it over here, but I think today we're going to try here. So I have my computer. I'll be looking at that along with a notepad to kind of remind me what each of the expenses were. I feel like I'm kind of high considering that this is only for half of January. So yeah, um, I kind of like that I'm going to be doing the biweekly so it can kind of give me an idea of where I'm at halfway through the month and say, hey, Michelle, slow down. So, and we might need to look into not doing credit card spending and just do cash only spending. I like to do the credit card spending, especially for groceries, because I do pickups a lot and you can't do cash with that. But maybe I need to not do that. So, yeah. Give me one moment. I need to put some chapstick on. It's so dry here in Indiana, and I thought I did that, but I did not. So hold on. Okay, that is much better. So let's start off with our spending in business. I spent $2.65, and that was for um a binder that I shipped. That's half the cost because I had a gift card that covered the remainder. So, yeah, I didn't include that cost in there. So, debt we have $858.64. I made a car payment and then I also paid off my medical. Yay! So now, as of today, I no longer have any medical debt. I did have a CT scan a couple days ago, so that is going to change. It's going to go back up, but progress. I'm happy to not have any medical debt. I haven't had any medical debt since 2017, which is a very long time. So, small wins, and I'm excited for that. Eating out, we have $82.66. I'm over budget here, so for the rest of the month, I need to rein it back and not do any eating out. Gas, I'm at 89.02 and I am perfect there. I've gotten gas twice now and I don't think I should have to get gas again, but I may. I do have enough left in the budget. Gifts and holidays, I have $104.32. I had my brother's birthday, and then this is going to be for Valentine's Day for gifts for the girls. And then my oldest is classroom gifts. Groceries, I'm at $345.86. I am high here, so I do need to keep an eye on this. Household, let's see, I am at $155.88. I am high here, which I'm surprised that I'm high here, but I had like cleaning and salt and a couple other things that I needed. Let me go back into the household really fast so I can take a look because still looking at it, it's like high to me. And I did look at the transactions prior, but it still seems high. But let me just look again. Okay, now it makes sense. So, um, I had a few like decor items, which was like under $20. I did buy some cleaning supplies that I didn't expect. If you haven't used any magic erasers, I like highly recommend. I have tile in my kitchen and it always looks dirty no matter how much I mop it or whatever. And for whatever reason, over last weekend, I like got on my hands and knees with a magic eraser and all this dirt was coming out. It just like was stuck in like the crevices of the type of tile that it is. And it looks wonderful. So I ended up getting a lot of magic erasers because I needed a lot. And I bought like a magic eraser mop and then a scrub brush. So that was like not planned for. I needed to get toilet paper from Costco. And then I also had to get water filters and then laundry soap. So that is kind of why it is a little bit higher um, this month. And then I also got I needed some printer paper and whatnot. And I put that under household. So now that I'm looking at that again, totally makes sense where I'm at there. But I am high. So I need to slow down on that as well. Kids, I have $77.68. The majority of this, the $75, is from my youngest preschool deposit. And then we bought some coloring pads because they both love to color and draw. Self care, we're at $63.07. And that is going to be for, I had some socks and then gym and then I think there was a binder that I purchased. That is the last binder that I need to purchase. I found that I really like a certain type of binder and I'm like trying to like not like try to repurchase all these binders. So I think I'm good now on my binders. Okay, I don't need any more. Subscriptions, I'm at $27.88. That is where it should be. Unplanned, I'm at $100.57. So the unplanned is I purchased a kitchen table and chair set from Marketplace, and that was $50. And then I have a few other little miscellaneous things on there. So that is why that is a little bit higher. Utilities, I have 172.73, and that is for my water and my cell phone. I have decided for 2026 that I am going to include my cell phone under utilities because I think that makes the most sense. I was going to put it under my self-care because that's like my personal category, but then I don't know if it makes sense to go under there. So we are going to put it under utilities this year and track it that way. And then for wellness, we have $59.54. And that is going to be for some prescriptions and then vitamins that we have purchased for the girls. And that's it. So for the first half of January, we're at $2,140.41. It seems so high, but I just have to realize like is what it is. And this also doesn't include any of my savings that I have on here because I figured my spending, I didn't want to include savings. Just because that's not spending, we're saving. So I'm like, let's not put it in there for that reason. So you will not see savings in here anymore. And yeah, I think that is it. Takeaways for this biweekly spending is I'm higher than I want to be. And yes, that hurts a little bit, but I think it's just part of reality and how things happen. Like we have to be realistic and we can only try our best. So I'm doing the best I can and hopefully we can, you know, slow down for the rest of the month and not accrue any unexpected costs. So I'm going to really just dial it back and try to stay within the budget so we're not accruing any extra debt because my goals this year are to pay off debt and to save. So we are working towards that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope everyone had a great week and has a great weekend. Comment below what you have planned to do this weekend. I'd love to hear it. And I will see you guys on my next one, which will be, I think it will probably be my closeout or my January or my February budget with me. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do and when I'm going to post it. It actually will probably be my February budget with me because I won't post my January closeout until probably February. So I think that'll be my next one. I don't really have anything else planned for videos because I've done all my cash stuffings. I do have a reel that will come up last 2 weeks of savings for my green binder. But yeah, that's about it. Sorry for going on that tangent. I get like sidetracked and that's what happened right there. So Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys on my next one. Bye.